Imagine, if you will, a simple farmhouse in rural Tennessee. The year is 1817. In that house, a family is being tormented, not by bandits or by wild animals, but by an invisible, malevolent force that whispers, sings, scratches the walls, and knows their deepest secrets. This isn't a modern ghost story. This is the Bell Witch, and it's America's first and most terrifyingly documented poltergeist case. I'm Ibnul Jaif Farabi, and this is the Unexplained Archive. The story centers on John Bell, a respected farmer in Robertson County, and his family. It began with odd sounds, knocking on the doors and walls, gnawing noises on the bedposts. Then it escalated. The entity, which the Bell children named Old Kate, began to speak. It could quote sermons the family had heard days prior. It knew private conversations held miles away. Its voice was described as a strange, fluid whisper, sometimes singing hymns, other times spewing vitriol, with a particular, vicious hatred for John Bell himself. The haunting became a local spectacle. It's said that even future President Andrew Jackson, a hardened military man, came to investigate with an entourage. According to legend, the witch halted his wagon, claiming it would not let him pass until Old Hickory was recognized. Jackson reportedly declared it was the speakinest witch he'd ever heard of and beat a hasty retreat. The entity's power was physical, too. It would pull the covers off the beds, slap and pinch the children, and once even presented the family with a bowl of unknown fruit. John Bell's health deteriorated under the constant persecution, culminating in his mysterious death in 1820. The witch itself claimed credit, boasting it had given him a fatal dose of poison. Then, as abruptly as it began, the phenomena ceased. The witch promised to return in 7 years, and lore says it did, visiting John Bell's son, Dean, for a few weeks, speaking of future events like the Civil War, before vanishing for good. But the story never died. It was passed down, written about, even immortalized in a book by one of Bell's own descendants, making it a unique piece of American folklore rooted in first-hand family accounts. So what are we to make of this? The skeptic in me, the engineer, looks for rational anchors. Could it have been a mass hallucination? A elaborate, generations-long hoax? Perhaps a case of collective hysteria. Then there's the poltergeist theory, often linked to a person under stress, typically an adolescent. The Bell's youngest daughter, Betsy, was 12 when the haunting began. Was she, unconsciously, the epicenter of the chaos? The phenomena certainly mirrored her emotional turmoil, especially as she was reportedly slapped and pinched most violently. Or was it, as some modern visitors to the Bell Witch Cave still claim, a genuinely supernatural event, a tear in the fabric of our reality that has never fully closed? Standing here in New York, a world away from the Tennessee hollows, I'm struck by the story's endurance. It's not just a ghost story. It's a tale about belief, about the power of narrative to shape a place and a people. The Bell Witch forced an entire community to confront the impossible. It challenged the authority of a patriarch, it entertained and terrified neighbors, and it left a historical footprint that refuses to be erased. It reminds us that the oldest mysteries are often the most human, rooted in family, fear, and the desperate need to explain the chaos around us. For Light Not Studios, this is Ibnul J. Farabi. You can find more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries at https://www.lightnotstudios.com. Until next time, keep questioning.